Yo, what is up YouTube? Today we're going to be going over callouts on the map Raid. This map is used for search and destroy, hardpoint, and control. So all three competitive game modes, and we're just going to go around the map and give the different callouts for different areas. So yeah, before we get started, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment down below what map I should do next. Alright, so this is basically just our base. Say if you spawn here, our base, their base, depends on if you spawn here or they spawn here, or you could just call it spawn. Here usually it's called birch is what I like to call it, but it can be called forest or trees. Yeah, it's pretty simple there. Back here I like to call it back laundry, and in here of course is laundry, pretty popular spot, so probably be calling out quite a bit. People usually sit there. I usually call this alley, and then this is of course truck right here, or van. Yeah, I guess it'd be van because this is a van. But yeah, this is P1 or ring. Either one is fine. Usually people call it ring, but you know, there's inside ring, and then this is like top ring, and yeah, and then that's their van. You know, people like to sit here a lot. And then coming up here, this is called top art and bottom art, and then right here, usually called as driveway, and then coming down into here, usually this is called just gym. Pretty simple, I know. Back here is garage, or you could call it P3, usually called garage. You know, common spots are here. We call this back, like behind Lambos, or just Lambos, and then that's just behind van. And I know there's a couple van callouts, but it's like depends on the hard point, right? So obviously, if you're hitting this hard point, if this is the current hard point or the new hard point, this is the van you're going to be talking about when you're talking about van. Yeah, and then back here is just like their spawn. I know they spawn in here, but basically no one really stands here, so that's just called their spawn. Oh yeah, back here is called AC, because this is just you know, an AC unit. And then you have bedroom up here, so we call this top bedroom, and because there's a bed in it, you know. And then down here, bottom bedroom. Yeah, pretty simple, pretty simple. Just usually call this like front bedroom. This is like water. It's like if they're in here, you could call it pool as well, but usually just called water. This is hot tub or tub, but not that many people go here. They'll probably just be head glitching it on the other side. This is tiki, of course. Then you come here. So this, I usually call it this spot because people like to lay here and control, so I just call this like I think it's the A bomb that's over here, maybe it's the B bomb, but one of the bombs is here. You call it that. So let's just say the B bomb. So B bomb is what you'd call that. You could call this area like A control or B control. I think this is B side. That's probably B bomb and B control. Yeah, and then actually let's go back here. It's called basketball or court. Either one's fine, you know. I call this utility, some people call it storage. And up here, court steps or basketball steps, whichever one you like. And coming here, we have tree. Usually just call this tree. People hit glitch behind here, or even up here between like the tree branches here. Back here is cutout, because it's like a little cutout in the wall. People like to sit here a lot. Challenge bedroom. And then we go into kitchen, so I guess this would just be called back kitchen. This is just kitchen. Right here we got money. People, you know, sit here a lot on P2. And yeah, and then this is just mid or P5 or garden, I've heard sometimes. But yeah, this has a lot of names. Usually just call it P5. And then these steps right here, we usually call it water steps. And back here is called zig, in this little area here. And I think that should be it. Yeah. I've heard people call this Zen as well, Zen Garden or some shit, but I don't know. Just call it P5. It's way easier. Oh, and this is pillars. This right here is pillars. So yeah, those were the callouts on Raid.